Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. In this video, I just want to share what I've been getting out of this text really quick because, I bring these texts to the forefront and maybe people are studying them, and I think it's kind of irresponsible if I just move on without sharing the revelations and stuff generally that I've been getting through them. I'm only like 75% done with this text. I'm still reading it, but I'm at the point where I could just share and, my thoughts and what I'm getting out of this text. So this is a text that is coming to pass right before our very eyes, generally speaking, or at least it opens with that. The figure of Christ would be Messiah. We could confirm this in the non-commodity scriptures. There's a text that I don't really remember the name of, but Jesus says a figure will restrain them. He's just a figure, so he's not the light, but he is just a portrait of the light, an image of the light. And that's exactly what this text gets into. So what we can get out of this text, which is really cool, we have the story of the healing of the blind man, which we later learn his name is Judah. Okay, so that healing of the blind man that we read of in this text is the redemption. Okay, so that's our redemption. And when we learn that his name is Judah and he brings to restoration the healing of the paralyzed man, that would be the wicked who will be condemned in God's judgment. We see this in the book of Hosea, all this kind of stuff. The paralyzed man begging outside of Solomon's porch. We read in the Gospels, all that kind of stuff. It's the same parallel. Healing the wicked, healing those who are bringing to repentance. But what I got out of this is that this healing of the blind man is really cool because it does symbolize our redemption, the seeing of the true light. Now, we could see this in the revelation of Peter in the non-commodity scriptures. When Jesus tells Peter, look and see the true light, no one sees this way, all this kind of stuff. So what I got out of this is more understanding into the prophecies of Ezekiel. So when the righteous are redeemed, this man being healed from his blindness, that's from our sin nature, his name is Judah. So there are prophecies in Ezekiel that we could discern after the redemption, a law will be made. And so it's the redeemed people, the saints of God, are going to bring forth the law, because that's the point of Judah, right? Judah is like a lion. His teeth are very sharp. You could study him in the testaments of the 12 patriarchs and all that kind of stuff. But he's the bringing forth of the law. So that's what I'm getting out of that. We see this in Ezekiel. So the redeemed, the saints of God, will bring forth a law for the sinners. And after that, the sinners will come into Christ. So that's what I got out of this text. And that's only like a third into the text. The rest of the text, I believe, are prophecies and parables that are into the kingdom that we can't even perceive because they haven't come to pass yet. It's quite profound. This is a very rare Syriac text. Of course, it needs restoring. It needs chapter numbers, verse numbers, red letters, all that kind of stuff, and that will happen in the future. But I just want to share it. That's what I'm getting out of this text, if anyone is reading this or has read it, so on. So, okay, thank you for tuning in. God bless you.